Stomach. You lie upon the table, despite the pain, morbid fascination. Nothing found here, Marta. No, nothing, Marta. No, look, should we try again? Crack over my skull, if you would. Yeah, sharp crack with a mallet.
Updated my journal.
No, nothing, Marta. No, look, should we try again? No, thank you. Journal updated. Asked Marta, the adult seamstress in the buried visits, look in my skull to see if anything was there. There wasn't. Don't know why that's a distinct, separate thing.
I'm gone.
I don't want to loot her stuff. She got us some extra armor in the form of a ring. How delightful.
All right.
I hope we're not going to have to fight Farad. I'm going to have issues if that's what... Radine. People who are named. Interesting. Oh no. No, I don't have time for this. I'm going to... People are going to die.
Anything's true. I... Rocks down.
This guy... use a clock charm. Puts him at a decent level of health. I was going to talk to Radine. That's what I was going to do. You see a woman with a lined face and drab clothing. Her eyes are far away. There seems to be a new vitality rising up under her skin, as if she's been given a new life. There is a pattern tattoo around her neck. She stares when you speak. Eh? What do you want? I wanted to ask some questions. Maybe I got answers for you? Maybe I don't. Tell me about your tattoo. Squirmy thing. It's an identifier number. It's my number, given to me by a kind man who saw me cold without the protection of numbers to back me up. Now I've got it, and I'm happier than ever was before. How does it work? Safety in numbers. Ugh. With safety comes warmth, and with warmth comes comfort. Numbers can do it all for you, dearie, as long as you respect the power. Other questions? Tell me about this place. The buried village. Nice enough, I suppose, if you don't mind the stench of corpses being torn open, garbage heaped on the roof, and constant scurrying of rats round here. Much colder with only a name and no number to protect you, that's for sure. Number. Alright, how does it work? No, I've already... Right. Tell me about this place. Oh no, your name. I got two names now, I'll show you only one. Don't want you stealing a new one. You can call me Radine, pet. I'll hold this other name tight to myself, I will. Two names, eh? Must be nice to have them. Ah, Puppet Des. Tell me about yourself. Two names. Never mind. Farewell. Hello, there's a collector down there. Random buried villager in a house.
Done.
Got a job for you, as long as you don't mind messing with the deaders. I thought you were coming to me. This man is draped in filthy greetings. What are you doing? I like to mind my own business, Cutter, and I'll ask you to do the same. What's this place? Pharod's village, Cutter. The buried village. Thank you. Deaders? Who here? The sour-faced middle-aged man starts when you approach him and reaches for his belt. Finding no weapon there, he simply backs away from you. You can see that beneath his collector's robes, his lower legs and forearms are swathed in filth-encrusted bandages. What you want? No one answers. He nods but says nothing. You're covered in bandages. What happened? Ah, well, I got bit up by a ghoul down below. Oh dear. While I was looking about for stuff to sell off. Down below. Down in catacombs where all the deaders is. Say, you going down there anytime? Maybe. Why? Because I lost my lucky knife. It's been with me for years. Right here. He points to an empty sheath on his belt. So what happened? I was spoken about in catacombs below and ran smack into a ghoul. Must have been a straggler. Because there's usually more than one. He bit at me face, so I covered up with my arms and stabbed it in the eyes. I dropped and bit at me. It dropped a bit of me legs a while afore I shaped the piker off and made it back up here. I'll bring you back knife if I sit down
Updated
there.
my journal.
I'd be grateful, sword. It's got my name carved into handle. Okay, I'll take my leave. Ooh, you're guarding someone or something, aren't you? Oh, you're going to enter the catacombs, aren't you? Guard narrows his eyes. Looks at you as you approach but says nothing. What's through the archway? Faradin's court cutter. Mind yourself and watch your tongue. He's in a fouler mood as ever. Thank you. Let's save. I don't want to accidentally brutally murder someone. Farad's court. I thought that might have been the way down to the catacombs, but I'm wrong.
All right.
Farad's court! Yay! Didn't even realise that'd be the name of the area. Pharod. Before you is an elderly man, leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted, as if he tried to walk in two directions at once and paid the price. His maggot-coloured skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He's mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circuit of the room. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
Aha! The man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. "'Tisn't my steady cropper jink come to Farad's waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse. Have you come to ask Farad for another jaunt to mortuary walls?" "I've come for information. I've been told you know something about me." "Know something about you?" He studies you, mumbling slightly as his eyes flicker up and down your frame. "Corpse? No. Yes. Ah. No. What is it?" "'Tisn't a mummer's fair, corpse. No time for games. No time for Farad to play the wheel. What are you asking such questions for?" "I've forgotten myself, and I was told to seek you out, that you would know something of me." "Eh? Now who told you such a thing, corpse?" "Well, no one told me. There were these tattoos on my back. They told me to seek you out if I ever forgot myself." "Ah, so little said, so much told." Farad falls silent. Suddenly, you have a feeling that Farad is dissecting you, like a corpse on a mortuary slab. "I know much, you would know. Much, yes. Much indeed." Farad smiles slowly, the folds of flesh on his face peeling back like a curtain. "Then what do you know of me?" "No, not free, the question you ask. Much I can tell you, but the telling has a cost." "Go on." "This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker's Square." "Yes." "Chambers, vaults, corridors, filled with dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there, lies something misplaced. Something mine. What is it?" "Small thing, a trinket, a trifle. A sherry, sponge, fruits, custard, trifle." As, not in that order. As Farad speaks, his words start echoing as if two people were speaking. You know you've heard them before from your own lips. "It's a sphere, made of bronze, ugly. Feels like an egg to the touch. It smells of rotten custard, am I right?" "Yes. How much do you hide from me, corpse? Did you return to see if I remember what it is I want?" "Do you know where it is?" "Ah. Why do you suppose I ask you to look for it, corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone. It may be in the catacombs where the waters run deep. Deep. Why don't you get one of your collectors to search for it? Because the corridors need no more dead from this village. Strong, fast, clever, there are qualities my villagers do not have. They go below, they do not return. Perhaps the dead will welcome their own. That's what I think, corpse. I want to know what I'm buying. There's a lot of knowing rattling around in my brain box, corpse. One of them is this little bit of wisdom. Everyone wants something, whether they know it or not. There is much I know about you, much that you would want to know. No. Very well. I will see about finding the sphere for you, in exchange for what you know. Very well. A deal is struck. A deal made. Farad cracks his crutch sharply against the flagstones. A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, corpse, there is no time to waste. Go to the gate at the south and east and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you. Make haste. Make haste. Other questions,
Updated
please?
my journal.
Then ask. When I work in the mortuary, I was missing a journal. Do you know where it is? A journal you had when we spoke last. Has it lost itself? These eyes have not seen it, but keep 'em peeled, I will. I'd love to read such a magnificent work. Other questions? I heard you have found a wealth of bodies, Farad. Where do they come from? I assume the catacombs. Does a mage tell the secrets of a craft? So it is with the collector. Perhaps I will tell you, but you must promise that it is your ears only. Well, the reason we're asking is so that we can get do this quest. But if we vow, I don't think we should do it. We should then do the quest. So are you comparing yourself to a mage, Farad? You're insulting the craft. Well, I think logically it's the catacombs, but I assume that I can't just go and say there's catacombs under under the village he's based in. It might be that I could try and find it somewhere else, but I don't. I'll try and find out this information elsewhere, which would allow me to hand in the quest, but what I hear is for my ears only.
Updated my journal.
Very well. Yeah, this village is not all that is, but go on. Yeah, it's the catacombs below. Go on. Vaults, corridors. Where'd all the dead come from? Corpse, everything dies. Life is short, but death lasts for so long. Such a waste for their deaths to be useless in a Dusty's army. What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
Not all the dead that go to the mortuary gate is fed to the furnace. The Dusties bury some of their dead in the city's bowels. Under the village, so near, so close, is such a place. I would have been a fool not to see opportunities. So you rob the catacombs of the dead the dustmen placed there, sell them back to the dustmen, and they bury them again. These catacombs are as deep as a Dusty's pockets. And as deep as the greed of man. Oh yes, and the greed of man is something that shall always be counted upon when no one else is left, eh? Okay.
All right.
Does mean we can't do that quest anymore. Well, we can, but I don't want to now. Because we said we wouldn't tell. Right. And I could do with a rest if possible. Cannot rest in this area. There's somewhere I can rest. I should probably actually ask him. Is there anywhere we can sleep here? Some questions. What is this place? This is Illwind Court, not a name of my choosing. And the cave outside this court is the buried village. What is it? Well, now there's a story. But to tell the truth, the story bores me. The story of it, it's a piece of the hive that got bricked over one day. A piece of sigil got penned in the dead book. What do you mean? You know them floating goat heads that serve the lady? Them dabbuses? Well, no matter if you do or not, they go all around fixing, breaking, burying, building. Do you follow? I think so. As the chant goes, and such a dusty chant it is too, being so old. Them dabbuses just bricked up over a section of the hive one day, and all the bodies just forgot. Dump a load of trash on it, and soon nobody even knows it's here. Wicked, no? Piece of sigil all forgotten. Well, how did you find it? I still have my eyes, corpse, and I still have my ears. And when you have enough sense to tie two together, finding the dark of any matter is not as hard as some make it out to be. Now, was there something else you wanted to pick my brain box about? No. I wonder if there is somewhere we can rest outside in the village. Get our health back. Get any spells back.
I'm gone.
Right. Oh, there's a door. Maybe there's like an inn in here. Quint. I'm Quint. You new? Who wants to know? Me? You new? Yes. You selling or trading? Yes. Dealing? With me or everybody? Which? With everyone. Skip's mine. I've got first claims. You got no claim. I'll just trade it with... Okay, simmer down. I'll just trade with you. Alright, you want to trade, Yeah. Okay. I misunderstood his point. What he was proposing then, obviously. I thought it was just a general, are you trading with anyone in particular? But it's like, you've come in here to trade. Let me sell all these jagged knives and the bronze bracelet. I'm hoping to try and find somewhere I can rest and get more health.
All right.
Let's walk past these thugs.
All right.
This is a dwelling. No, I just want to rest.
I'm gone.
That was. Oh, no, that's a buried villager. There's a buried villager in there. There's a shop in there. There's someone who's ripping bodies apart over there. There's a gate here somewhere. Maybe this one, which will be down to the catacombs, and then we can start to explore things and pick up some items because we're after now quests. Bronze Sphere for Pharod and Akir's Lucky Knife. Now we've got this, but I'd like to be able to add a note to this. Yeah, I probably so off Farad I wouldn't say where he was getting the bodies from. I wonder if you can tell Emmerich, because there has to be like a, you would assume there'd be like an active part to these vows, where it's like, I did this thing. Okay, there's the gatehouse. You'd think you'd have to have like an active part of like a vow, where he's like, oh, I don't know where it is, and then ding. Because otherwise it's like, that's a negative vow. It's a vow that I'm not going to do something. So does it just count that I've kept it until I do it? That seems a bit odd, but oh well. So, I think I'm going to put the gun here, and next time we're going to head down to the catacombs and probably die repeatedly to ghouls. That will be next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.